Stand by for action. Anything can happen in the next half hour.
Hey, a very good evening to you. Welcome along to Airshow World with, of course, Stu Bear in the chair. How the devil are you? All ready for some aviation action for the next 60 minutes? Coming up this week, we have Waddington ACMI, the Frecce Tricolore Israeli F-15s. We go back to Farnborough 2000 with a A340 display. We also go way back in time. Can you believe it? 1991 with Mildenhall F8, plus we're banging on our door. We've got some special guests turning up tonight, so listen out for that. And also, hey, we've got the famous chat room, and they're already chatting away right over here on YouTube. So, hey, we're going to start the show for you like right now. We're going to go back to around about 2001 with some great ACMI footage from RAF Waddington. That's what we're going to start the show off for right now.
Max, I have your departure details. On takeoff, SID 1, flight level 150, Air Max 1, squawk 6061, Air Max 3, squawk 6063, and on when airborne, sub 3.
Copy, we are clear flight level 150 and 6061, 6063. And start 3 after takeoff.
Max 3 back correct. When ready, continue Waddington Tower, sub 2.
Copy, thank you.
2004, Waddington Ops, do not understand your request. Can you say again, please?
Got the number of octaves.
That is 1 octa at 3,500 feet.
Waddington from Mildenhall for copy and leaving your flag.
Did you intend to depart as a stream?
All right, the departure will be stream as well.
Okay.
Hello, hello. I recognise those two. That's Carolyn and Mavis.
J1. Ray J1, Waddington, go ahead. Waddington, good afternoon, Ray J1, flight 2 Fox 15 Echoes, south of the East Cranwell, 5 miles at this time at 14,000 feet, unable to work with London. We were wondering if we could borrow your radar service for flight information or radar information service working the block 52240 roughly overhead to your field. Ray J1, Waddington, roger, that is approved, squawk 3603. 3603 and looking for a squawk for my number 2 man so we can split. Roger, and squawk 3604. Just confirm his call sign. and that would be Ray J2, squawking 3604.
That's 3.
French Air Force 7612, read back. Clear right hand after takeoff, heading 310. Initially to flight level 40, the squawk 6143, and the flight stud 3.
Feedback correct. When ready, continue with Waddington Tower, step 2.
Copy that. 7612, 2 ring. Bravo, 2 ring.
Hi, it's Stu Bear from Airshow World, and I'm very proud to announce our sponsor, the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. And for viewers of Airshow World, you can get 15% off from the world's best tea and coffee company. Plus, you'll be helping Airshow World grow. Just use the code Airshow. That's the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. Hey, well, good evening, and how the devil are you all? I hope you're having a good Friday wherever you are. So keep the messages coming, keep them rolling into the chat room. And of course, hey, at this part of the show, we have a quick chat with a few people. So who have we got? We've got Vicky Davis, we've got Donny Palmer, Bold Santa. We also have Dickie McVitie. So he's got the evening off this evening, my man. Gary Inge, SHGP Media. He's going to be knocking on my door pretty soon because he'll be actually featured just a little bit later. That's Stephen. We have Becky Davis. Amy Wilson says, evening Stu Bear and all. Looking forward to the Mildenhall highlights and the rest of a great show. That's for Amy, Claire and Dave. You'll enjoy it. We're going to go way back to 1991 with a couple of video items there, including a display of a C5 Galaxy and a couple of other things coming up for you. Meanwhile, we've got Gary Inge. Julie is with us, hitting me over the head with a spanner. I tell you what, I felt it earlier. We also have Maurice Moon and Gary Inge. Who else have we got? Let's go through the list. Gary Inge is there. PJ, John Bullen, Karen Kokoran. Who else? Andrew Austin, how are you? PJ, Bold Santa, we mentioned him twice. Who else? Let's keep on going. Hey, listen, keep the messages coming in. And, before I go to the next item, Mark Webster. How are you, my boy? Good to see you. West London Transport and Wildlife. Benny Ringstorm. Nice to see you as well. Gary Inge. Gosh, the list goes on and on and on and on. And it's great to see you. And we're also going out on Facebook. A little later in the show, I'll say hi to the folks who are watching this on Facebook. So please, if you're watching this on Facebook, you can always put a message into the comments, and I will get to those just a little bit later. Jake Jackson, and who else can we say hi to before we get to the next one? Jake Jackson. Yeah, mention him twice. Michaela. Good to see Michaela. I hope you're having a good Friday night and ready for the weekend. Hey, keep warm. It's going to be cold. Boy, oh boy. Right, Jim Gemmell. Keep the messages coming in. When I see them, I'll do my best to say hi to as many folks as possible and tell you about a few things coming up. That first video you saw, that was quite old. It was going back to 2000, and it was back at RF Waddington, back in the ACMI days. Now, we'll tell you more about what ACMI stands for and all of that, and what it was all about in the next item in around about 10 or so minutes when we show some more of that footage. But right now, we're going to continue with Waddington. Got quite a few clips coming up from Waddington this evening, and right now, what a display team these guys are. It's the brilliant Frecce Tricolore, and that's now. Just look at that. The crazy flying. Wonderful stuff. The brilliant Frecce Tricolore. And time to paint this wonderful Italian flag in the sky. It's Tony!
That's me. How you doing? This is your royal ruler, Tony Prince, and hi there! Watching the Airshow World with Stu Bear.
Oh yeah! Hey, we got lots more people popping in to say hi, banging on my door just a little bit later. But hey, everybody, keep the messages coming in wherever you're watching this. If it's on Facebook, If it's on YouTube, wherever you are this evening, keep them coming in and I'll give you a good mention just a little bit later. And right now on the Facebook, we got Andrea certainly enjoying the Frecce Tricolore. Ingrid, bonsoir to you over there in France. Neil Wild, Peter Roberts, and everybody else that's watching this. Oh, we got Marie, Mike, Marcel, also JD. Wherever you're watching this evening, have a great evening. Stay with us. We've got so much great video coming up for you. And
82nd Airborne, 505th RCT. And you're watching Airshow World with Stu Bear.
you certainly are. And this is especially for Julie.
Meet me down by the railroad track. Put that woman in my hand.
I'm gonna be a whoring man.
I'm gonna be a whoring man. A whoring man.
Woohoo! We featured this little item a couple of weeks ago, but Julie, she wasn't with us that particular night. So Julie, this is for you.
Hi, my name's Julia, and here I am at the Victory Show. I work with the veterans, and you're watching Airshow World with Stu Bear.
Hey, it's as easy as that, really. Hey, my job's getting easier each week because I get you guys to do all the introductions. That's a great idea. Thank you very much there, Julia. Right, we also, say, Becky Davis, Richard Staff. We got Jim Gamble. Hiya, Jim. And who else is down in this? Oh, Mac Cat Lady. I certainly I love that title, Mac Cat Lady. And she always puts a big smiley face into the chat room. That's certainly what we like to see. Steve Roper, Erwin Paul, and of course, as we said, that was specially for Julie, that little clip. And Nick Dicky McVitie, John Bollen, and everybody else. Keep the messages coming in. It wouldn't be the same without you. I tell you what, you make Airshow World. So, don't forget, after around about 8:05, we've got an extra 10 minutes exclusively on Facebook, the after show party or whatever else we want to call it. Right, what have we got? Oh, yes, we've got more Waddington, but not quite as far back as we have been going because the last few items went back to 2001. This takes us back just a couple of years, back to 2019, when our very own Clive Jones, he was with me. We had a bit of a day out. We had a bit of a jolly. Went over to the Wave down at Waddington, and a great place. Get yourself a burger or something from there. He actually bought me a burger as well, and a Coke. Don't tell too many people. Don't tell Julie I had a Coke. But hey, it's a great place. So if ever you want to see some aircraft and there's something going on, certainly pop down. And there was back in September 2019 with Cobra Warrior and some of these rather cool aircraft. F-15s from the Israeli Air Force. Typhoons from Germany.
Chloe HG, and you're watching Airshow World with Stu Bear.
Hey, thank you there, Chloe. You see, I don't have to do anything nowadays. They're brilliant, everybody. Now, have a look at this particular picture. Now, there's Chloe and also... sorry, I don't know the little girl's name, the other one. But anyway, a couple of weeks ago, Steve and the two ladies here were watching Airshow World, and the little one was absolutely mesmerised by watching. I think they were watching a display of the Hurricane from the Victory show. And honestly, that was what they were watching. So we just had to show that. Stephen, sorry it's late me showing this particular piece, but I've been so busy with other things, fitting different shows together. But anyway, I had to show that particular picture. Absolutely brilliant, my boy, and thank you so much for sending that across. They're absolutely glued to the screen, so thank you very much. I hope everybody else is enjoying the show this evening. Right, we're going to continue the theme of aircraft. That's what it's all about. It's Friday Night Live.
Roger, as long as you're happy with that, have your departure details when you're ready to copy. Ready. 2697 outbound, right turn, navigation for the Trent, climbing flight level 170, squawk is 3620, frequency 125.35, what's airborne?
Airborne, right turn, hold navigation to Tango November, Tango, flight level 170, looking 3620 and frequency 125.35, 2697.
697, on Waddington, back your message now.
Flight 9020, could you confirm our security and we'd like to have the latest weather.
020, stand by please.
Standing by.
Ground initial 39 request, start input information, Sierra 7 on board. This is the Delta. Hello Delta, Waddington, go ahead.
Well, as you can see, back in the days when RF Waddington was really, really busy. Using the ACMI, also known as the NSAR, the North Sea Air Combat and Manoeuvring Instrumentation Range. Yeah, that is an absolute mouthful, isn't it? We'll stick with ACMI. But basically what they had out of the North Sea, they had these purpose-built towers. And on the aircraft they had pods to simulate air-to-air combat. And back at Waddington, in the buildings, all the data was sent back. I actually went around one of those buildings on this very trip, this particular year, but they wouldn't let me film inside. For obvious reasons, I suppose.
So Waddington ground, taxi to runway 21, security 9999. 5192 Waddington ground. Lion flight.
Waddington 1, it is a Lion flight today.
Lion flight, Waddington ground, pass the message.
The Lion will request to stop the clearance for 2 Mirage 2000 for SID 1, take off trim 10 seconds, request flight level 230 with a London Mill and POV 3.
Information, roger, start runway 21, information kilo.
Copy 212 and stop.
So the top range 5 miles manoeuvring, slow moving no height, the roof to below level around Wickenby. Further traffic less than about 3 miles manoeuvring no height. Hilton, UTSE 1011. 1011. Turn that tower a line up. Line up.
Have your departure details and ready.
Third job.
Welcome on departure Sid 1 approved, flight level 150, squawk 6051. When airborne, step 4.
Total on is clear set 150, 605 horoscope, step 4.
Thanks, Ed.
Is Lion Flight to request taxi 2007.
I like that. I like that one, Dickie McVitie.
1 information Lima.
Lion taxi 21 with information on Lima.
Oh,
3, 4. Ground, turn him taxi back.
Station ground, Roger.
We've got a multiple departure fast jets off runway 21 at Waddington. Can you turn right 10 degrees to avoid the multiple departure?
Hey, by the way, who wants to go to a birthday party next Friday?
I'll keep you on the ground, London is working.
I'll tell you about it in just a moment.
Timeline up Ollie.
Flying on departure, SID 1 approved, climb flight level 150, squawk 6053. When airborne, step 4.
Copy, SID 1, flight level 150, 6053 and step 4 when airborne.
Feedback correct.
7611 Waddington, good afternoon. Identified radar advisory service. Waddington recovering runway 21, just stand by.
7611, looking for radar vectors to individual PAR.
By the way, when I was filming these,
One person per...
I've got to tell you, no, it's no mirage, I was this close to the aircraft. Just imagine, there's me, very, very close, and all of a sudden I see all these aircraft all starting to park up in front of me, and I'm thinking, oh boy.
Cloud, 1 octa at 4,000, 7 at 7, sorry, 1 at 4,000, 4 at 7,000. Outside air is plus 12.
Copy. 7611 now passing 8,000 to flight level 60, still in Jamdag.
7611, set Waddington QFE of 993.
Setting 993.
7611 flight, descend to port level 3,000 feet.
7611, descending 3,000 feet, 993.
By the way, if you want to see the full version of this actual DVD, it's about, I think it's just over an hour long, something like that. If you'd like your own copy, hey, just let me know.
200 feet.
Copy, minima 200.
Can confirm we will be landing off this approach.
We will be landing both aircraft after this approach.
And coming up right now on Airshow World, it's that time of the show to find out what some of the Airshow World followers have been doing. Oh yeah, so what have you been up to then just recently? Oh, well, I tell you what, our good friend Steve SRH has been up to. He's been down there at Fairford when they had that deployment of B1s, and he also got some U2s. And just look at these brilliant, wonderful pictures. But coming up right now, we've got somebody else They're knocking on my door. We better let them in right now.
Hello everybody, my name's Chris Brady and this is Airshow World.
And that's our very good friend, Captain Chris Brady. And here he is in the cockpit of the A320. Literally showing us around. And so if you ever wondered what it's like right up there in the cockpit, and look at that sunset. The sun has actually gone down and that glow. Absolutely gorgeous.
Control airport call 663 to review on 133.635.
So we had the sun set, which had set on one side, and that's got to be the moon. Quick mention to a couple of more people in the chat room right now. We've got our very own Clive Jones. Clive, we've got your brilliant video coming up very, very soon. And guess the location. Yeah, this is no flight simulator. This is the real thing. And talking to flight sims, hey, we've got a Wash. It's in the chat room right now. So happy birthday to your Wash. And talking of birthdays, yeah, hey, you've all invited. Next Friday night, Stu Bear, that's me. Stu Bear's birthday bash special, Friday night, 7 o'clock. So make sure you join us for that. Got some real special items lined up for you on next Friday night's show. So join my good self and we'll celebrate Stu Bear's birthday in style. Even get the Doom Bar out. Meanwhile, staying with the civil aircraft just for a moment, we're going back in time one more time, all the way back to 2000. And I just love it when airliners, huge airliners as well, like the A340, actually do a display. And this was an absolute monster. Last week, you saw the display that I showed of the 225, and that was just amazing. But this is equally quite something. But to be honest, it was one of those particular days that, for myself, will always stick in my memory. It was a very, very sad day. It was the actual very day that Concorde actually crashed. And it's one of those things where you always remember on tragedies or anything like that. You always remember where you were, what you were doing when you heard about it. And something, hey, yes. Anyway, I'm going to go nice and quiet, let you enjoy the sight and sounds. How many candles is that, Stu Bear? Well, Facebook puts it at 101. So make sure you join Stu Bear next Friday night. We'll have a bit of a laugh. We'll have a giggle. It'll be good fun, I promise you.
spilled things when he came over my building yesterday at about 20 feet.
Absolutely there, Piotr, and I bet you can remember exactly what you were doing at the time. Hold on a minute. You won't believe it. I've got more people banging on my door. Well, actually, I don't think it's even people. It's a load of bears. What on earth's going on?
Here come the bears. Let's get now. It's the Hair Bear Bunch.
Oh, yes, it's the bear. It's Stu Bear, and you're watching Air Show World. Oh, yeah. Where do we get these? Where do those bears suddenly come from? Good evening to you. Welcome along. Of course, it's Friday night, and you are with Stu Bear with Air Show World. And don't forget, round about 8 minutes past 8 this evening, when we finish here on YouTube, we'll be going across to giving the after show party. And that's going to be exclusively on Facebook. So if you're on Facebook at the moment and you think I'm neglecting you, hey, not one bit. We'll say hi to everybody on the Facebook just a little bit later. Hey, Mr. Webster, get one in for me as well. We'll definitely get the Dunbar out for next Friday night. So if I start slurring my words next Friday night, you'll have to forgive me. Hey, it only happens once a year, doesn't it? Now, for these particular shots, I was literally on top of a roof, and it was a little bit dodgy, I must admit. And also very, very windy, so you'll have to excuse some of the slightly wobblier shots than normal. But it certainly makes up for it with the view. I think I was something like about 150 feet up, and yeah, it was good fun, but... And if you can hear the sound of the background, there was a Jetstream aircraft just below me actually powering up. Oh, Mr. Webster, we can always rely on him, can't we, hey? Thank you, mate. Certainly hear the wind just a little bit, and that's where the wind gang's on as well. So coming up in just a moment, we need to get those grey cells of yours working. Okay, so we've got Airshow World followers / guess the location with Clive Jones. So coming up in a moment, we need you to look very carefully. I'll give you a few clues as it comes up. Let's see who gets it right this week. That's in around about 30 seconds from now. Hey, with that, we've got our good friend Phil Whiteley. Hello, Phil. Accounts officer is also with us, John Bullen. Carl Scheel. Hello, Carl. Good to see you as well. And we've got somebody over at Heathrow as well. Now, where's his message? I'll try to find it to give you a name check. Hey, Bradley Penny, how the devil are you? He says, and coming up right now on Airshow World, it's that time of the show to find out what some of the Airshow World followers have been doing. I love this part of the show, where we just bring the tempo down just a little bit and get your brain cells working. So where on earth is this? I'll give you a clue. It's in West Dorset, bordering Devon. What else can we tell you? Well, the harbour wall is known as the Cup. And it appears in Jane Austen's famous novel, Persuasion. So who's got it right? It's not Minehead. So it's literally on the border to the very west of Dorset. It is in Dorset, actually. Nobody's got it right so far. We've really stumped you this week, and I love it. It's west of Dorset. Well, Dorset's a county. West of Dorchester, about 40 miles. Thank you very much, Clive Jones, sending that with his brilliant drone. And of course, it was Lyme Regis.
Dicky McVitie from the chat room. Yes, the mad bloke. Sorry about that. Just to say you're watching Airshow World with the one and only Stu Bear.
Thank you very much there, Dicky McVitie. And that's exactly where we're going to stay, at Mildenhall. That's where that was taken back in the summertime. But we're going to go back even further, way back, as you can see, Air Fate 1991. So well done, Chris Bollen, Lyme Regis. Very quickly, give a quick mention to Sarah. Hello, Sarah. And you don't see these doing a display very often, with the very noisy engines. Well, as I've mentioned before on some of the other shows, got to say a big thank you to Andrew Hare. He sent these old VHS tapes along. I've been capturing them, restoring them, and bringing them back to life, especially for you guys. Whoa, Mr. Webster, what you like. Thank you so much for that kind donation. Awesome show, Stu, he says. Put a doom bar in, will you? Too right. Watch this takeoff carefully. Look at this. Don't miss it. Watch the angle of climb on this. Here we go. Watch it carefully. Literally taking off like an F-15. What's a doom bar? Oh, you haven't lived! It's a gorgeous bitter. It really is nice. Julie in the chat room, she always panics when I've been on the doom bar. Always worrying in case of what I might come out with, but you don't have to worry. I haven't had any tonight so far. pleased you're enjoying the show. That's Ooby Doob. We've got loads more of this coming on future shows. Don't miss them. Oh, Clive, you little devil, you. Clive Jones giving the game away. Or Julie Rotherham, a teetotal. I remember last year she went out and got absolutely, she was on the champagne with some friends just before Christmas. Hey Mike B, thank you very much for that real kind donation. Yep, you bet your bottom dollar. The Doom Bars will be in for next Friday night's show, I can promise you. Make sure you join me. Stu Bear's special birthday bash next Friday night, starting at 7. Oh, Andrew, you can get it. Pop down your local store. They all sell it. Oh boy, I hope you enjoyed that, and I've got to say a big thank you to our very own Andrew Hare, who's, as I said, he's been sending those across, and I've been editing them and sort of making them look, hey, almost as good as new. But of course they're going to be a little bit grainy because that is really old footage. We took you way back to 1991. We can see what's coming up in just a moment. You can see it on screen right now. We go back one more time to the ACMI days over at Waddington. Some beautiful, great footage coming up in just a moment. But hey, this is the last item coming up over here on YouTube. But we'll be doing an extra 10 minutes exclusively on the Facebook Airshow World channel and Airshow World page. So join us over there. Hey, there's a lot of people already there at the moment, but I've sort of been neglecting them. And because I give 100% for this 1 hour on the YouTube, hey, give them an extra 10 minutes. And hope you, if you want to join us over there, please do. But couple of things to tell you. Hey, boy, oh boy. We are sort of planning what we're going to be doing next year as far as air shows, where we're going to go. And wow, I can't say too much at the moment apart from, well, we've got 4 definite air shows actually pending. Make that 5 pending. Plus, hey, all the ones at Duxford, gotta go to Duxford as well. So it's going to be a busy old year next year, fingers crossed. But some of the things that we've got coming up for you, well, you just won't believe. And I'll be telling you more about those as of the new year, because there's some really unbelievable, exciting things going to be happening. So we'll keep you in suspense about that for the moment, but stay with Airshow World and you won't be disappointed, because boy oh boy, it's all coming together and you're going to enjoy it. Right, not a lot, yeah, it will be a lot. I'm sure you'll have a good time. Right, meanwhile, we've got the last item of the night over here on the YouTube channel, and enjoy these.
The left turn heading 090, climb report level, flight level 240, squawk 6142, on departure 249.85.
Roger, traffic off left turn heading 090, climb maintain flight level 240, squawk 6142, and departure 249.85, Roger, 49020.
4020, read that correct.
Behind the tornadoes, we're able to line up French 49020.
French 49020, continue Waddington task at 388.22.
8822, French 49020, good day.
021 airborne in the left turn on a SIP 1.
Oh, don't mention snow! I'm going to be in North Yorkshire next week. Well, until Thursday anyway. If the weather behaves itself round about Tuesday, I may even pop over to Leeming.
Identified, radar advisory, set carefully 29.34, descend 2,000 feet.
29.34 down to 3,000 feet, NATO 01.
Descend 2, I say again 2,000 feet.
Down to 2,000 feet, NATO 01.
NATO 01 proceeding maneuver for ILS 200 feet.
NATO 01.
Confirm that is your minimum to land?
The same minima as the approach.
01, thank you, turn left now, heading 110.
110 left.
42. Can you accept a delay? You'll be number 3 in the pan.
42, no problem at all.
391 is a good evening, identified radar advisory set carefully 29 at 347, 2,500 feet.
Into 39, set 2954 to 2,500, confirm.
Hey, good evening to Airplane Guy. That's Aidan. It says hello from California.
29 carefully 29 at 34.
2934, thank you, to 2,500.
Unidentified radar information report level 2,000 feet, boundary 996.
Radar information and we'll fly after 1525. Meter 39200 to roll into the circuit.
Thank you, you're number 2 behind the similar but slightly slower time.
Meter 39.
That is 12, right heading 1, that's 50.
Right 150, 901.
Don't forget, at the end of the YouTube show,
Level 2,000 feet, 996.
we'll continue for an extra 10 minutes exclusively on Facebook. I'll be sending you the link for that in just a moment.
The 1 report localized, established checks complete.
That is 1.
39, continue descent 2,000 feet.
Yeah, to 39, continue descent to 2,000 feet.
Therefore 2 turn left 360. 1525, score 2635.
2635, 152. Link down, please, for the aircraft control, please. Calling Waddington ground, say again, please. This is the Belgian ground crew for the, has permission for the engine run.
And as you can see in the chat room on YouTube right now, that's the link that you need for the Facebook. So if you click that, we'll catch you on there. We've still got a couple of minutes left over here on the YouTube channel.
This is the Belgian aircraft, it will be Belgian F-16 with the tail number of the FA116, asking permission for the engine run-up.
Roger, engine run-up is approved. Just confirm you're on a Bravo lazy.
The 1 contact Waddington taught down at step 6.
Hotel Waddington, departure details when ready.
Oh, one of my favourite aircraft, this.
Corridor,
from the French Navy, the E-2D French Hawkeye.
Roger, take off right down to departure start squawk, flight level 110 and squawk 6106, and after departure step 3.
Now Waddington, continue with departures 125.35 today.
697.
Hey, Michaela, we'll see you next time.
Flight level 190 to 697.
697, that's understood. Climb report level, flight level 190. What type of radar service do you require?
Stop right. We stop climb to flight level 150 to 697.
Manchester control, clear. Charlie Tango Mike, 2697.
Now just watch this aircraft as it powers up for takeoff. Watch it almost shake to bits. Watch this.
I would advise to contact Manchester 124.
I copied the information Tango, request to start up for Lima Oscar actually at the destination with a flight plan, departure plan at 1300, time.
Hey, by the way, I need everybody. Can you do me a big favour? We've got Stu Bear. That's me. Going to tell you all about it in 1 second.
You'll be 5 for Qatam 2725 and we're getting started.
Fantastic too.
Top tower, stop 2, right.
Hi, it's Stu Bear from Airshow World. Coming very soon, an exciting new feature with Stu Bear's Mr. Foodie Show with fantastic food and recipes, live interactive shows for you to get involved with. Also, meet the chef, videos showing how to create great meals, delicious desserts and wonderful cakes. Plus, don't forget, Stu Bear's sponsor, the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company, with over 1,000 different teas and coffees from the world's best tea and coffee company. And for all viewers of Airshow World, you get 15% off every order with the voucher code AIRSHOW. So hey, support Airshow World and help us grow with Mr. Foodies and Stu Bear. And that's something which will be starting in the next roundabout another 8 days. The beginning of December, that's when we start doing the filming for the Mr. Foodies YouTube channel, right? But hey, if you can do me the big favor, because we really want this to take off, literally like Airshow World has. Don't worry, Airshow World will still be always here on a Friday night, but on a separate channel on YouTube, we'll be starting this brand new thing, and it's going to be well, yeah, the bear will be there as well, but it's going to be up front. We've got our very own Heather. She's going to be actually showing you all the way through all about this cooking and what have you. Some fantastic things coming up for you, and all I'm asking you guys at the moment, if you could please subscribe to Mr. Foodies. It's called Stu Bear's Mr. Foodies YouTube channel. It's so easy to find. I'll put a link in the chat in just a moment. But hey, that's just about it. I've got to say thank you so much to everybody for joining us. As always, you've been absolutely amazing. Thank you. If you want to continue watching with the after show party that's going on right now over on Facebook. Talking of parties, hey, you're all invited next week to Stu Bear's birthday bash next Friday night, starting at 7 o'clock. All right, be there. It's a special birthday for myself, so hey, be great to see you all in the chat room. We'll have a laugh, have a giggle, and boy oh boy, I've got the videos all lined up for you for next week. But hey, over on the YouTube, thank you so much. We'll see you next time, and have yourself a fantastic weekend. Thank you. Good night. Hey gang, well, if you